Hi, welcome back to the channel. Dawn Lambert here, coming to you from beautiful Smith Mountain Lake. Have you ever wondered what that sweet spot is, entry-level price point to buy lakefront or almost lakefront property here at Smith Mountain Lake? Well, today we're going to talk about what does the price point of $750,000 to $800,000-ish range buy you in property here at Smith Mountain Lake. So obviously there are various types of homes, everything from condos, luxury condos, to townhomes, individual homes, either with water access or direct water frontage. And that's going to be the key, obviously, in looking at property here, how close you are to the water and what that actually looks like. So today I'm going to go over several properties with you and show you what is available and what could you buy in that price range. So we have here, we're going to look at a variety of properties here today. So first off, we have a home that is a little bit dated home back in 1996, and it's a log chalet. A lot of people love that log home. It is directly on the water, 2,100 square feet, and you've got looking at the photos here, you have the log house with the cathedral ceilings, wood inside, very up to date for the most part. And you're looking at outside, you're going to be looking at the water. And a lot of the price point has to do with the steepness of the lot. So looking quickly through here, you'll see you are sort of at a cove and you've got a boat dock and end of a cove, but not bad. So for this price point, it is lakefront property. And you've got $825,000 is the list price, which is available now. Now, next up, you've got another type of home, which is going to be a townhome, but it is directly on the water and about the same square footage, 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2,100 square feet, built in the 80s. And these are very nice in Mariner's Landing on a golf course. So you have the townhouse has, these have 2 levels, I believe. And, a little bit dated, but pretty good overall. So this would give you a great opportunity. This actually has 3 levels on this model, but you're right on the golf course and you've got the beautiful water view and Smith Mountain in the distance. So that is highly desirable. And these are available for short-term rental. Next up, we have another waterfront home priced at $799,000. This is a cottage built in the 70s. Not large, but it is a great entry point to get into Smith Mountain Lake. And it has its own boat dock for a single slip, gradual slope, so not bad at all, and pretty good overall looking house. So that gives you an idea of another waterfront house right at just under $800,000. This is another home that sold recently, and this home was a little bit dated. It did need quite a bit of updates. Built in 1989, and it is waterfront, and it has a large property, and it also included some land with it next door. So this one recently sold, but just to give you an idea, for $750,000, it was a waterfront home. There were a lot of steps down to the dock and had a great party deck and party dock available there. Kitchen and baths did need updating in this house, but the people that bought it were up for that project. So to get a waterfront home for $750,000, it really is a great price point. Okay, and then next up, we have a house available in Goodview. Goodview is further up the Roanoke River. A lot of people like it there, myself included, because it's a little bit quieter part of the lake as far as boat traffic and so forth. This is a contemporary home, and it does have a pool and a private boat dock. So this one is available for $795,000. Is a bit dated on the inside, so it could be your renovation project. But again, another example of waterfront property available here at Smith Mountain Lake. And if we look on a map, I'll show you quickly that that one is a little bit up the river from the main lake, which is down in here, down closer to the dam. So you are at an extreme point there for this house in Goodview on Quail Drive for $795,000. However, you are close to Roanoke and a lot of other amenities. So next up, we have another waterfront property home, and it was built in 1993. This one's a bit larger, has 3,200 square feet, just closed, but just to give you an example of a waterfront home that was sold for $800,000. So definitely is a sweet price point here at Smith Mountain Lake. So just to step back for a moment, wanted to kind of go over with you that the various home types, there's probably going to be some concessions with your budget, right? If you're in that $750,000 to $800,000 price point, that is a sweet spot. And things that will determine the pricing and what you're going to get for that price range is going to be the closeness to the water, whether it's waterfront, water access, which means there may be a boat dock somewhere in the community. You may or may not have a lake view for that price. And if you are on the water, it's going to also depend upon the levelness of the land and how it lays to the water. So that at this price point, you're probably going to have some steepness or some kind of a concession to get in at this price point, right? So another factor to consider is location and whether you're close to amenities, that's going to affect the price. And also another factor is going to be short-term rentals. So if you're looking for investment property, that is going to make a big difference in the price. It is more desirable for a lot of people to have investment property, and short-term rentals are not allowed in all areas of the lake. So give me a call if you have questions about that, short-term rentals, or watch my other video that has to do with buying a home at Smith Mountain Lake. And I go over that extensively on the areas of the lake and which offer short-term rental availability. So going back to another home types here, another great option for you in this price point is going to be the off-water homes in Mariner's Landing. So this one is in the Gulf View Court, and these are new construction. There are a lot of new construction homes on this street currently, and you're about a mile from the water. So there's definitely not going to be a water view, but you have access to the boat docks, the marinas, and all of the other things that Mariner's Landing has to offer as far as tennis courts, sports facilities, golf, swimming pools, etc. Watch my other video with an exclusive tour of Mariner's Landing to give you more information on that. But this just gives you an idea. So you can see the lake in the distance here with Smith Mountain, that these homes are on the golf course and close to the lake. So you have lake access, but you do not have lake frontage. So therein is your trade-off, that you're getting a brand new, beautiful new construction home, but you're not going to be on the water. So again, back to your priorities and what matters most to you. Another option in that area, or another option on the lake actually, is in Union Hall. So these homes are individual homes that are similar in kind. These are in Land's End in Union Hall. These are nicely appointed homes, and they are not directly on the water, but you have a community boat dock over here, and you have a deeded boat slip for your boat, and usually a jet ski as well. So you're able to capitalize on having water views and having water access and place for your boat, but you're not directly on the water. Okay, so that is Land's End, and that is priced at $795,000 for Land's End. There are others that are coming available there as well. One more to go over with you here. This home is a water access home in Franklin County. I show you this because for $775,000, you could get a very large, nice home in one of the premier communities of the boardwalk at Smith Mountain Lake. And this is a beautiful home, but again, it's a trade-off because you're not directly on the water, but you're in an upscale community with access to the water. This one has some virtual staging, but gives you an idea of what you could get if you're willing to be off water. All right, so that kind of concludes our tour here and our comparisons here, waterfront property at Smith Mountain Lake. So again, all of those factors play into whether or not you're going to fit in that price point of 750 to 800,000-ish. But just to give you a snapshot of what is available in different price points. Of course, there are also condos. I did not go over those today, but there are some very nice condos in that price point. So reach out to me today and let me know if you have any questions whatsoever about Smith Mountain Lake, what your price point is, and I'm happy to help you. Take care.